Today we're going to be reviewing Tom Scott, and if you're not familiar with Tom Scott, he's a major YouTuber with nearly 6 million subscribers. I don't actually talk like that. I wish I did, though. Tom Scott, I'm trying to wear his iconic red shirt today. We're going to be reviewing him. Who am I? I'm Trevor Taylor. I have nearly a decade of experience reviewing YouTube channels and helping channels grow. It's what I do for a living. Today we're diving right into Tom Scott. Let's open a screen share. Here he is. Here's the man himself. I love this man's content. It's very engaging. There's a lot he does right. And as always, we're just going to be looking at 4 things: titles, thumbnails, topics, and intros. Other stuff may come up. I highly doubt it. First off, he does the most important thing right, which is consistency. It's all him. It's all Tom Scott. And you see him in every video. He's also relatively consistent about his publishing schedule. He's been around for years on end, so he doesn't have to be as consistent as maybe he once was. But he makes really good content. A tactic I talk a lot about on this channel is the arrow tactic, adding an arrow to your thumbnails. That can often increase click-through rates. It's a total hack. Another thing that I talk a lot about on this channel is having a title. If you're going to have text in your thumbnail, make sure your title complements the text. So don't be redundant. Say something in addition to, not the exact same thing copy-pasted over again. So what does that mean? Things are changing at the world's oldest hotel, 5 times older than America, right? It gives you some sense of how old the hotel is, as well as, the subject, which is in the title. Let's look at another one. This roller coaster doesn't stop automatically. She's holding the brake, right? It gives you way more information about the video and what you're about to click on. Tom Scott is a master of the 8-second rule. I talk about the 8-second rule a lot on this channel. You can go look at my video that's entirely about the 8-second rule, but what is the 8-second rule in essence? Well, it's the thumbnail and the title, and then you click on the video and you get exactly what you're expecting. So how they saved the holes in Swiss cheese. I'm going to open this video, and here's what I'm expecting to see. I'm expecting to see Tom Scott holding up that piece of cheese in his iconic red shirt.
For almost essential.
And he's doing exactly that. Let's keep going. She's holding the brake. This roller coaster doesn't stop automatically. I'm expecting to see him riding on a roller coaster with maybe somebody behind him, but probably not. Look at that. He's on a roller coaster. You love it. Okay, there are firefighting trains. I'm expecting to see a train right up front. Give me a train. Sorry for the ad. There he is. He's in front of a train track. That's good enough for me, honestly. I'll take it. You can see kind of what I mean. This is really one of the main secrets of YouTube, is when you're making a title and a thumbnail, you really want to think about the start of your video and what viewers are expecting from when they see your title and your thumbnail to the moment you start your video. And in every instance, Tom Scott has a ridiculous thumbnail and title, and he delivers. Right at the beginning of the video, he delivers exactly what you're expecting to see. And that's his magic. Now, here's my criticism of Tom Scott and why I'm even doing a video about him in the first place. Because normally, I would just be complimenting somebody and saying they're brilliant. His thumbnails are brilliant. It's really dynamic imagery. Another hack, having things come out at you, like come out towards the camera, or suck you in, something that sucks you in, can be really engaging imagery that people want to see, and he does a lot of that. Like, look at this interesting foreground with this tiny hovercraft, and then look at the background where he's really small. The image is kind of sucking you in. This box kills predators. You're wondering what's inside the box, right? What's inside the box? I had to do the meme. This image, right? Look at him in the foreground, and then this weird background, like this bizarre craft that he's in. I haven't seen the video, so I have no idea what that is. But it sucks you in, right? That's another hack, and he's really good at playing with size and space and where he appears in his imagery. Like, there's just so much he does right. So to go back to what I was talking about, there's one criticism I have of Tom Scott. It's that he templatized his thumbnails. So I don't know when exactly he did this. He's been doing it for a while, nearly a year now, and he started templatizing his thumbnails. First off, he added this weird little corner button that does literally nothing. There's no reason for this other than, some illusion of consistency, which is like a brand, right? Like, you're recognizing, oh, it's Tom Scott. He has a brand. He has this unique little doodad in the top left corner of all of his videos. It looks terrible, and when you ask him, if you were to ask him or anyone, like, what is the objective reason? Like, does this increase click-through rate? Does this increase, subscribers' ability to identify your content? There's no way he can prove that. There is no mathematical way that you can prove that adding this somehow makes you more consistent or gets you more clicks. So the truth is, it really does nothing, which is why he ended up getting rid of it. But here's the problem. He kept doing this bizarre little box with the arrow thing. And the bizarre little box with the arrow thing can increase click-through rates. It is a hack. But when you use it on every single video, it stops being a hack. Yes, this works. Yes, it's good branding. There's a lot that's going on that's right about it. But let's take a look at his most popular. And here's another secret that I'll share with you in this video. When your latest video does not match up with your most popular, they look different, you're doing something wrong. So these are his latest videos that we've been looking at, and they're all amazing. He does a lot right. Let's click on his most popular. Where's the text? Where's the text? His 2 most popular videos don't have it. 3 more videos. So of these 8 videos, 5 don't have it. Let's keep scrolling down. Look at how many videos in his most popular do not have the little arrow. Look at how many videos in his most popular do not have the little arrow. Videos from a year ago, videos from 5 years ago, videos from 2 years ago. So there's clearly something to be said. Like, it's all over the place. Like, if I had a recommendation for Tom Scott, it would be, hey, keep doing the little arrow thing. Like, it's adding value, but don't do it all the time. By templatizing his thumbnails and creating a template that he can copy-paste over and over again, he's actually limiting his creativity, and he's limiting his ability to express a really outstanding visual image. Like, this doesn't need any text on it. That image is so brilliant, it doesn't need anything. 10 illegal things to do in London, that might actually have done better with an arrow on it, to be totally honest with you. I wonder if that had gotten more clicks if there was an arrow on it. That image is so richly visual if educational videos were filmed like music videos. Like, look at that image. It's ridiculous. We sent garlic bread to the edge of space and then ate it. Look at how visual this is. He doesn't need any text on there. So let's go back to his latest and really look at this. Here's a great one. This does not need an arrow on it at all. And while it's elusive, it may improve the click-through rate, it may not. It doesn't need one, right? He's limiting his creativity. Let's take another one. Google gave the Schweeb $1 million. I have no idea why. You don't need to say I have no idea why. It's not adding anything to the thumbnail. So the dangers of templatizing is that you limit your creativity and you force yourself into a situation where you have to use something that you may not actually have to use. And that's evident in his most popular videos, where he has all these great viral videos or things that broke through that really don't have the text on them at all. Now, does that mean he should do away with this tactic altogether? Absolutely not. He should use it when it's relevant. But this is one of the things that I noticed. So I talk a lot about consistency on this channel and the importance of being consistent. He's already consistent. It's all Tom Scott. He doesn't need branding in his thumbnails because every video he makes has his face in it. Always. So people already know what to expect from Tom Scott. So why not use this very limited space, this tiny image square, to create something dynamic, to create something unique, and not to be lazy, but to really double down and reimagine what you can do creatively here. So beyond that, I have really nothing else to say. Tom Scott's a legend. He really does everything correctly. He's very consistent with everything else that he does. He's tonally very consistent. His videos are just wildly entertaining if you haven't watched them. I really do have a lot of good things to say about Tom Scott, but he is an example of the danger, in my opinion, of templatizing thumbnails, because his views have noticeably gone down as a result of just using this over and over and over and over again. It is a good tactic, but sometimes you can use a tactic too much, and that's the lesson that we learned here. I hope you enjoyed this content. You're always welcome to reach out to me in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, and if you want me to give you a review of your channel, I'd love to do it. I do it for a living, and I'd love to help you grow, so always feel free to reach out. Thanks, everybody. Bye.